Welcome back to the Ae86 Preservation Society. Today we're going to be tearing down a seat back for both the coupe and hatchback Toyota Corolla. So we're going to start out by removing this back piece here, this back trim. And this trim piece is held on by 3 Phillips screws. And the next item we'll be removing is this hook or latch. And it is held on by, you guessed it, a 10mm bolt, and it appears to be a standard thread, standard as in not self-tapping. Or a small open-end wrench. The key here is, because this plastic is old and sometimes exposed to the sun, is just take your time, try not to overdo it, and they should come out okay. And with that second clip removed, we can remove the carpet back, and this will give us access to the hog rings that are holding the sides and top portion onto the seat frame itself. So I'm just going around the perimeter and cutting the hog rings. You can twist these off with a pair of side cuts. I don't really recommend those since this is relatively thin metal, so I would recommend cutting them either with side cuts. I use wire cutters and just make my way around the perimeter. Now I'm just taking some time to remove the remnants of the hog rings and picking them up and tossing them in the trash or setting them aside on the workbench. These two do tend to go everywhere. You'll find them all over your garage if you're not careful. So I like to pick them up and yeah, just dispose of them right then and there. So with the hog rings removed off the back, we can flip the seat over and remove the latch pole off the top. And it is standard lefty-loosey threading, and there are a lot of threads in it, so it does take a little while to remove. So notice here that we're not removing that plastic piece at the far corner quite yet. We're going to get to that a little later. So at this point we're going to actually be turning the seat cover inside out so that we can gain access to these hog rings in the channel. And there's only 4 of them. And with the last hog ring removed, we can fold the seat cover back a little further, giving us access to the remaining 4 hog rings here. Now with the hog rings removed from this channel, this gives us access to lift up the foam and actually reach our hand in and remove that grommet. And I'm going to cut to a video really quick that shows what these look like. So these pieces are really delicate, so take your time and squeeze them at the very bottom and you should be able to get them out. And we should be able to lift up from the top and remove the cover completely at this point. And now's a good time to shake out your foam and any hog rings that have come out in pieces, any rust, dust, and whatever else might be in there. And this is a good time to clean these up if you want to give it some added protection. Maybe clean up the rust, throw down a rust inhibitor before you put your foam back on. And I'm just going through with some needle nose pliers and pulling out the small sections of hog ring that are still left behind the foam wire. And that concludes the teardown for this seat back. If you guys have any questions, leave them down below in the comment section. I'd be happy to help out. Or shoot me a message to the Instagram page or my email. Take care, guys. Have a good one.